Hello, it's time for Flashback, the weekly history quiz. Let's find out what's happened in history, see if I can redeem myself from last week. In 78, as Romans import silk, Pliny the Elder complains about the issue it creates, a trade deficit with China, very apropos. Against that, the operators of a Mexican food stand at Disneyland start making toasted chips out of tortillas. They're a hit and are soon sold nationally as Doritos. That's amazing. I didn't know that. Let's put that here, 1966, right? Okay, that's funny that that sort of Doritos logo looks like a sort of old Disneyland logo as well. Anyway, an inventor, Hyman Lippmann, patents a pencil with a built-in eraser. His patent is later thrown out. Gluing two things together isn't considered an invention. That seems fair enough to me. I assume that's well before 1966. Yeah, 1858. Okay, to fight infectious diseases in the U.S. after World War II, the CDC is founded. Malaria is still a problem in the South, so the agency is based in Atlanta. That's interesting. I assume that'll be before 1966. Yep, 1946, so right after World War II. Rudolph II, a Holy Roman Emperor, pays alchemists to find an elixir of life that grants immortality. He even performs some experiments. Himself, no luck, unfortunately. Oh well. Put that here, obviously 1580s. Okay, the FDA first approves the birth control pill, helping to cement the end of the baby boom. The pill was tested in Puerto Rico since some states banned research. Interesting. Is that before or after 1966? I think probably before. Yeah, 1960, so fairly comfortably before. The movie The Wizard of Oz debuts. Taking advantage of color film, Dorothy's slippers, which were silver in the book, become ruby red. Very good. Boy, the bit when that film transitions to color is one of the most extraordinary film moments of all time. That's what, 1934 or something? 39, sorry. Okay, the scientist Alessandro Volta debunks the idea that electricity can be made only by living creatures. To prove it, he invents the first battery. I just invented the first battery. I assume that's what, like the 17th century or something? 18th century, late 18th century. In France, Auguste Rodin sculpts the Thinker. As a student, his poor eyesight had made it hard to see the blackboard. He focused on making art with his hands. That's good information. Is that the 19th century? Is that the early 19th century? Whoa, no, totally wrong. Disgustingly wrong. That's frustrating. Absolutely did not redeem myself. All right, let's check the stats. Okay, at least it... I don't know. I guess I was in good company again. So let's look at the what tripped people up. So yeah, most people, a handful of people, missed the placement of Rudolph II, Holy Roman Empire, aspiring alchemist, but most people got that right. A fifth of people misplaced the creation of the first battery. I mean, it's the kind of thing where obviously it wouldn't have been a sort of mass-produced, commercialized battery, so it is difficult to infer when might this have been. You could imagine a sort of early version of that being almost any time. Not any time, you know what I mean. Having a wide range. People pretty much universally correctly placed the failed eraser patent. Like me, half of people misplaced the Thinker. I should have had a better sense of that. I was way off there. Okay, a quarter of people misplaced the Wizard of Oz. That's interesting. I wonder when they put that. Maybe thinking it was after 46. Okay, pretty much most people got the founding of the CDC shortly after the Second World War. A quarter of people misplaced the birth control pill, maybe putting it after 66. And then, nearly everybody correctly placed, of course, the creation of Doritos at Disneyland. What an amazing fact. All right, there we go. That was the week in history. That was the flashback. Back next week with more of this. Bye for now.